Tesla spent years boasting about the Optimus's dexterity, only to get destroyed by this Chinese robot with hands more precise than any other machine ever built. The Calligraphy Master. A humanoid robot recently sat next to a human calligraphy master, picked up the brush and wrote a phrase in Chinese by hand, live in front of a crowd without making a single mistake. This event took place just a few days ago, not in a lab or a controlled demo reel like Tesla often showcases, but on stage in Jakarta with real people watching in real time. This moment suddenly makes Tesla's optimistic roadmap look much further ahead than anyone wants to admit. China's entire robot plan has just received a significant boost, gaining international media attention and recognition behind the scenes. If you've been following the humanoid robot race, you already know that Tesla dominates headlines in the West. Optimus is teased in polished videos, holding laundry, walking through the Tesla factory, and occasionally dancing in a slightly silly way on stage. However, on May 21, 2026, a Chinese robotics company called AgiBot quietly achieved something none of Tesla's demos have managed to pull off. The robot demonstrated fine motor skills so delicate and specifically human that even skilled people spend years training for them, and it did so right out of the box. Let's delve into what this actually means and why it matters more than it might appear on the surface. ASIX event. AgiBot is a Chinese humanoid robotics company that teamed up with an Indonesian AI accelerator called ASIX to host a cultural showcase event in Jakarta. The star of the show was the AgiBot humanoid robot. The goal wasn't a demonstration of walking and talking machines like we've seen for the past half-decade, but to prove that this robot could function in public-facing spaces including hospitality, entertainment, education, and cultural environments, which are areas where robots have historically looked awkward and out of place. During the event, the robot participated in a calligraphy demonstration alongside an actual human calligraphy master. This wasn't a pre-programmed session. Instead, it was a real-time, collaborative session where the robot picked up a brush and wrote out the phrase, "for harmony," in Chinese. Calligraphy is unforgiving. Every stroke requires precision, pressure control, an exact angle, consistency, and speed with zero hesitation. Professional calligraphers spend decades refining their muscle memory, and most humans never master it. Yet the robot performed this task in front of a live audience, alongside the human artist, as if it were just another student in the room. The robot didn't stop there. It also performed a dance routine and handled hosting duties for parts of the event, interacting naturally with attendees. This level of timing, responsiveness, and social presence is something that most humanoid robots, including Tesla's Optimus, have yet to achieve. The future of robotics. Here's where we must slow down for a second, because it's easy to watch a robot write calligraphy, think it's a cool trick, and then move on. But this isn't a trick at all. Fine motor control at this level is one of the hardest unsolved problems in robotics, harder than walking or adding natural language processing. Think about it for a moment. Giving a robot enough strength to lift a box is a problem we solved decades ago. Industrial arms have been doing that for decades. But giving a robot the kind of nuanced, adaptive control needed to hold a brush, which is quite small, read the texture of the paper, adjust the pressure mid-stroke, and then produce something visually correct in real time is a completely different level of engineering. The dexterity, feedback, and split-second calibration happening simultaneously are a huge feat. This is exactly the category where Tesla's Optimus has only been boasting, but when it comes to showing us demos, it has been the quietest. Optimus demos have focused heavily on locomotion, balance, and basic object handling. It is impressive, but nothing Tesla has shown publicly comes close to matching a task that requires this level of fine precision. And on top of that, it was done live and unscripted, next to a human expert who could immediately tell that their future is in danger now. AgiBot's unique angles. Most people who hear the headlines think that a robot doing calligraphy at an event is cute. But is this actually going anywhere, or is it just another marketing stunt from a Chinese robotics company that will never actually release their robots? It is a fair question. So let's look at what else AgiBot has been doing lately, because the calligraphy moment is just the tip of the iceberg. Earlier this year, they deployed their G2 humanoid robots directly onto a live tablet manufacturing line at a company called Longcheer Technology. It wasn't for a demo, it was an actual working production line building consumer electronics that shipped to real customers. This is a huge signal because it means AgiBot isn't chasing viral videos like many other companies, but is pushing forward genuine industrial deployment. This is the same finish line every humanoid robotics company, including Tesla, is racing toward. Just days before the Jakarta event, AgiBot's A2 robots showed up at the Met Gala event in New York. Yes, we're talking about that Met Gala. a humanoid robot at one of the most exclusive, camera-saturated fashion events on the planet. This isn't a move from a company hiding in a lab somewhere. They want to show the world what they have already built. Their robot has a genuine cultural presence, comfortable everywhere from a factory floor to a fashion runway to a calligraphy table. Abel Dung, who leads AgiBot's operations, made the company's ambitions clear when discussing the Jakarta showcase. He described this year as a critical milestone as the company pushes forward with what he called a deployment-ready state. In plain terms, AgiBot isn't even trying to impress people with cool demos forever. They're trying to get these robots to do real jobs, in real time, very soon. Speaking of milestones, I'm actually running my own right now. I'm doing a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway to celebrate when this channel hits 1,000 subscribers. No action is required to enter. I'll just randomly pick a winner the moment we hit that number. If you want to follow along and see who wins, subscribing is basically the only way to catch that announcement when it happens. AgiBot's future. Here's the thing, the Jakarta event wasn't just a one-off showcase. AgiBot and ASICS laid out a much bigger picture of use cases they're targeting for the humanoid robot across Indonesia, and by extension, the broader regions. We're talking about production lines, loading and unloading, industrial handling, logistics sorting, guiding tours, retail assistance, security patrols, and all the other aspects of the professional world. Do you notice something in that list? None of it is flashy. It's not a robot writing calligraphy. It's not a robot dancing or doing martial arts. It is a robot patrolling a warehouse at 2 a.m. That is quite intentional. The calligraphy moment is just the hook to get you interested in what they are doing, the thing that gets clipped and shared and talked about. But the actual business model of AgiBot is building towards something much quieter and arguably a lot more valuable. Humanoid labor deployed at scale doing unglamorous jobs that people hate and companies are desperate to automate. That's the really uncomfortable part of this story. If you're from Tesla, Optimus has leaned heavily on the promise of future factory work folding into Tesla's own manufacturing line. Eventually, an AgiBot is already there. Robots on a live consumer electronics line, robots doing public-facing hospitality work, and robots demonstrating fine motor skills that most humanoid platforms haven't attempted yet. Alright, quick pause here. Most of our viewers aren't even subscribed yet, and that is something that genuinely helps this channel grow. So go ahead, smash that subscribe button real quick so we can keep going. Done? Cool. Back to the story. The future of humanoids. Humanoid robotics competition is no longer about achieving basic milestones like smooth walking or backflips. These capabilities are now standard across multiple companies. The new frontier focuses on dexterity, adaptability, and the ability to operate effectively in human-designed spaces, such as factories, hotel lobbies, or personal homes. AgiBot recently showcased its capabilities in Jakarta, demonstrating fine motor skills comparable to those of a trained artist. This performance highlights the rapid advancements in sensors, actuators, and real-time feedback systems within the robotics industry. Tesla's Optimus robot, with its substantial resources and ambitious goals, remains in the spotlight. However, the company's current capabilities in fine motor precision do not match those demonstrated by AgiBot. The question of whether Tesla can close this gap within the next year or 5 years is one of the most intriguing in the industry. For now, AgiBot holds the brush confidently. The global tech race. Most of the Western tech coverage gets this wrong about the story. They treat AgiBot like some random startup that got lucky with a viral clip. However, it's not. China has been treating humanoid robotics as a national priority for years now, pouring government backing into manufacturing infrastructure and talent into the exact same race, the same way it did with EVs a decade ago. Now, these companies are everywhere. We all remember how that played out for Tesla. AgiBot isn't operating alone either. It is one of several Chinese humanoid companies alongside names like Unitree and Fourier Intelligence, all pushing hardware forward at a pace that is genuinely hard to track if you're not paying attention. Every single week, there are advancements. What makes the Jakarta demo different isn't just the calligraphy itself, it signals a shift in strategy. Instead of only chasing raw specs, degrees of freedom, and raw numbers like top speed, AgiBot is explicitly targeting trust. They want to deploy their robots as soon as possible so they can perform culturally significant tasks in front of skeptical audiences in the form of a robot. This robot is then positioned for adoption, not just for admiration. The piece Tesla's approach has struggled with is the one that AgiBot has flipped. Optimus videos tend to emphasize scale, ambition, the factory floor, mass production, and a vision of millions of units eventually. However, ambition without any kind of demonstration is useless. AgiBot proved precision first in public spaces, next to humans who could expose any flaw instantly. There wasn't any editing, no retakes, and the footage is available everywhere. This kind of live exposure is a massive gamble if the technology isn't actually there yet. Remember what happened with the whole Cybertruck unveiling when the window broke. That is the kind of mess you can get into if you're an investor, engineer, or someone tracking where this industry is headed. The company willing to demo unscripted in public in front of an expert who can call out mistakes in real life is usually the company closest to real-time deployment. Tesla may still win this race long-term, but the way Chinese humanoids are heading in terms of deployment is a real pain for American companies. Will Tesla be able to catch up with these crazy robots in the next 18 months? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe because the next video will expose the industry even further. See you next time.